Dead Gamer coming to you with some Destiny 2 gameplay from the very beginning. And here we go. I'm gonna tell you, I absolutely loved the first Destiny, and I was worried if the second one was gonna live up to the hype and the expectations. But I gotta say, this game is absolutely amazing so far. Now, you won't hear me doing too much talking throughout this. I hate walkthrough videos that have just an overabundance of talking. It doesn't really give you the opportunity to enjoy the walkthrough. I'll just speak when necessary. Well, as you can see, I've already got started on 2 of my characters out of the 3. Now, if you played Destiny 1 and you were like me and the rest of my clan, we had 3 maxed out characters. So your characters do transfer over to Destiny 2. However, if you just wanted to wipe the slate clean, you can always delete your characters and create some new ones. If not, their appearance is going to be exactly like the Guardians that you created on Destiny 1. So as you can see, I've already went through the storyline on my Titan. As you can see, its light level is pretty high. You start at level 1 at the 100 light level. Well, I'm not going to ruin everything, but you basically lose it, and now you're working to get it back. So as you can see, I started with my Warlock. But what I'm going to do is start fresh, and I'll start with the Hunter. And so that way you guys can enjoy the opening cutscenes and everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and go on mute, and you enjoy.
Ikora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Let's get serious, people.
Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Ikora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What are the set feeds telling us?
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not good.
Battle stations! Everyone with me, now!
Hang on!
Repeat, tower approach. This is City Hawk 723. Anyone home? No response on any channels, even the emergency frequencies. What is going on back there? Remember when I told you that you fly too fast? Forget I said that. Fly fast. Let's get moving. We need to find Zavala, Ikora, and Cade.
But again, like I said, guys, I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking throughout this. I want you to actually enjoy the gameplay. But you can see, man, the opening intro is absolutely awesome. Alright, so continue to enjoy.
Cabal! This doesn't make sense. The Cabal conquer systems by blowing up planets. Whatever they want, it must be here, in the last city.
This is Commander Zavala. Civilians, report to evac points. Guardians, rendezvous in the plaza. Our city will not fall.
Cade!
Hey, you two. Give me a sec. Zavala's doing the hero thing in the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever's behind this. It'll be a short date.
Saladin's young men. My armory is open to you. Follow the path from there. It will lead you through the hangar to the plaza. I'll take care of these people. If the Cabal want war, give them war.
Evacuation Order 77 is in effect. This is not a drill. All civilians report to designated evacuation areas immediately.
Look at the size of that thing. It must be their command ship. just assaulting the tower. Look at the Traveler.
Okay, my ghost keeps tagging these Cabal as Red Legion. Ikora, what do you got?
They're elite, ruthless, and rumor is they have never known defeat.
Until today. Today they face Guardians.
But Zavala, they're attacking the Traveler.
The Traveler waits. We protect our people at any cost.
These Red Legion are well trained, but we are better. We will hold this line until the last civilian is safely away. Incoming! Fall back to my team! Don't let them pass the gate. The evac shuttles are back there. We hold here. That command ship, it's next on my list. Pistol, stay inside my team! More Red Legion! Show them what Guardians are made of!
Zavala, the last of the shuttles is away. But the Speaker, he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the Speaker.
We're on it, Commander.
Ikora, the Speaker is gone. Red Legion, you will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me! Zavala,
She'll find the speaker. We need to move on that command ship. Now head to the North Tower. I'm sending Amanda Holiday to pick you up.
Well, if you played D1, you know this is where the speaker used to be, and it has been completely destroyed. These new Cabal with the, I guess they have flamethrowers. I tend to try to shoot their tanks instead because they cause a massive explosion. They're usually with a bunch of other enemies, so you can damage the whole group.
We need that ship off the field.
Someone told me you need a ride.
Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never shut up about?
Get them on that command ship, now!
Hold on back there! Come on, big guy. Do something. All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
Let us know when the shields are down and we'll hit that ship with everything we got.
That hologram could help. Let me take a look. Okay, the shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
Cade, what's your status?
Little low on ammo. Old flaming fist. Kept burning out. Anyone heard from Akora?
Not since you went for the speaker. Blow him up! On me!
Just having a quick look around, see if I can find some primary ammo. And I see none.
The shield generator should be straight ahead. All right, destroy the turbines. The shields should fizzle. Yes, just like that. Heat levels rising. It's working. Zavala, we did it. The shields are down. Zavala? Amanda, we're headed topside. Amanda! How do we come back from this?
You don't. Welcome to a world without light.
Guardian, something's wrong.
Do not look at me, creature. You are weak, undisciplined, cowering behind walls. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you. Your kind never deserved the power you were given. I am Null, and your light is mine.
That's a hell of an intro, isn't it? Y'all bear with me, this part takes a while because she can't run. She's gravely injured, as you can see. See, they did a great job with the graphics on this game. The graphics in D1 were great, but they really did a good job on D2. As far as for how long I'm gonna broadcast this gameplay today, if you haven't played D2 yet, just to give you a heads up, the very first maybe hour or so of the game is only single player, so you can't link up with a fire team until you get to a certain point. So what I'm going to broadcast today is all of the single player action. Then once you get up with a fire team, that's where I'm going to stop.
This can't be happening. Guardian. You're alive. I thought I lost you. I can heal you, but I can't resurrect you. Not since. Guardian, the light is gone. They've taken the city, the Traveler, everything. The Red Legion is killing powerless Guardians. We have to get out of here. I'm picking up an emergency broadcast. Rendezvous coordinates. They're evacuating the planet. We're on our own.
Just had to stop for a second and take in the scenery. Telling you, man, Bungie really outdid themselves.
These Guardians, they had no chance without their powers. That could be us. Guardian, if you die, I can't resurrect you. We need to be very careful. It's that Falcon again. Is it following us? Or are we following it?
And no, I didn't die. You're actually not supposed to make that jump.
Oh, look. Somebody left a perfectly good Guardian lying around. Things must be worse than I thought. And that's our cue. Time to go, people!
But wait. Where are you all going?
As far away from here as possible.
That Falcon, it belongs to you?
The name's Hawthorne, and this is Lewis. Best pilot we got. What about you? Fit to fly? Probably gonna need one of these, too. Time to make yourself useful, Guardian. All right, people, spin 'em up! Got a long flight ahead of us!
Do you see, traveler, all that I have done? Grace me with your light. Take your place at the center of my empire. See me, and the Red Legion will be your true guardians.
Dominus, the city is secure. Those who fled are being hunted, and those foolish enough to remain have been executed. Victory, as with all things, is yours to claim.
This victory is as much yours as mine, old friend.
All that remains is the completion of the cage around this great machine. Then we may begin the extraction of its power and put it to its rightful use.
They call it the Traveler.
I would contend that other civilizations may be more precise in their naming. Its functions can be controlled and exploited, as we have so clearly proven.
Yet they believe it to be a god.
Dominus. Gaul. We have spent our lives, you and I, working to reshape our society, reforge our people, rebuild an empire nearly destroyed by Callus's greed and corruption. There is nothing in this universe greater than you. The Red Legion will have that machine's power. You will be called Emperor. What more would the Dominus have?
I would have words with my guest. So, you're the one who speaks for the Traveler.
Coming up on the European Dead Zone. Gonna be our new home for a while.
Look, do you recognize it? That's where we're supposed to go.
That thing? They call it the Shard of the Traveler. I call it not a place you want to go poking around.
Yes. Please, Guardian. It's busy.
Deborah, keep your head down. No, I don't think the Fallen are interested in invading. Do you have a story to... Oh. I'm glad to see you safe. I am Tyra. Tyra Karn. I'm sorry. Have we met before? Losing my connection to the light has been...
I won't skip the dialogue. I'll let y'all go ahead and check it out.
I understand you seek the shard of the Traveler. I too have dreamt of it. Its jagged, broken edge. A wound that never heals. But I do not trust its pull. Like us, the shard no longer knows the light. Not since the Traveler cast it off during the collapse. For centuries it has twisted and corrupted everything around it. Where it lies is now a place of death. If you are determined to go, remember, we Guardians are no longer immortal.
Just ignore the bird. Talk to me. We're all the same deep down. We all want... This is... Whew. Lot of civilization. For me, at least. Of course, I've been living outside the city half my life. So... Anyway... Heard you want to go poke around that busted-up hunk of Traveler. You Guardians have a weird idea of a good time. Oh well. Lewis and I know plenty about trusting your gut. So I'm not about to stop you. I got enough to deal with here. Take that ship you flew here. At least it'll get you back faster. See all these refugees? I haven't lost one yet. Don't you be my first. And it's just a family you choose to join.
So basically at this point you are heading to the shard of the Traveler so you can get at least a portion of your light back. You can't really do much fighting in your current condition. So that's what we're about to do now.
You're doing a great job. If anyone is giving you grief, you point them at me.
Then what would you like to say?
That's impossible. Supplies, security, communications, transportation, scouting.
It's nice.
Whew! And that's just
someone in the
small.
Legion attack.
Great.
sure you want to do this? That shard is the reason this place is called a dead zone.
We have to, Hawthorne. It's a sign.
Yeah, a sign that says dead zone.
You know, I've been all over the EDZ. Charming enough. I mean, nothing says come visit, like a dark haunted forest.
But non-Guardians aren't supposed to leave the city.
Here's the thing about city rules. They stop applying once you leave the city. There's a small gap in the wall. Hard to see, but it's there. Nobody goes farther than that. At least nobody who wants to come back.
Hey, what's going on, Saint? Oh man, the game is absolutely awesome, dude. I've already played through the storyline on my Titan. I'm just broadcasting some gameplay from the very beginning with my Hunter, because that's the only character I haven't started with yet. But yeah, you definitely need to get on it, man. Absolutely.
Let me know when you reach the...
Hawthorne? Hawthorne, can you hear us? Signal's dead.
Did you hear something?
The Fallen.
Those Fallen weren't wearing any house colors we've seen before.
So you still can't get your clan back? Man, I say just go ahead and make a new one, dude. Just, you know, just variate the title by a letter or something, or by a number. I kind of prefer auto rifles over pulse, so I'm gonna stick with the auto rifle.
The Shard of the Traveler. This is it. Right out of our
Okay,
vision.
so they can't give it back to you? Oh, and y'all, I'm not crazy. A friend of mine is talking to me through the comments, and I'm answering them back. That's all. Yeah, man, you absolutely could. I can shoot you an invite. You're more than welcome. You don't have any contact with him for him to re-invite you? And nah, dude, you don't suck at Destiny. I remember how I met you. We needed a sword runner for Crota, and you did this shit quite easily. You definitely don't suck at Destiny. If you're talking about that, it's cold something, I can't think of the name of it right now. It's not bad. It's a new type of weapon though. It's like a laser. It's pretty cool for the lower level enemies. It cuts them down real fast. So I still have to play around a little bit more with it. But yeah, so far so good. It's not that bad. But you know how it is, man. Especially if you were a D1 player, you get used to you know, the things that you've always been playing with, like your auto rifles. And see, I've always been a scout rifle man, so I always prefer it over most other things. The raid, I believe, is being released on the 13th.
I think we.
Nah, man, you're not that late. The game just came out on the 6th, so
Take me to the shop.
you're not that far behind.
This is why we were led here. I haven't been as close to the Traveler's Light since... Do you feel it? Hold on to your helmet. Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes up, Guardian.
I absolutely hate sidearms, but just for light level's sake, I'm gonna equip the highest stuff that I have.
Let's light 'em up.
Yeah, man, the tower got destroyed, so it's definitely got some new environments. I won't say too much and give it away. Yeah, the Warlock's still my favorite character. Well, I don't know, man. It's kind of a toss-up between the Warlock and the Titan.
It's you. You and I walked together as the tower burned. And now, here you stand. Your light burns a path before us. And on that path, I see many battles ahead of you. Battles only you can win. The crucible of Lord Shaxx will prepare you. In my arena, should a Titan stand in your way, crush him. If a hunter confronts you, break her blade. If a warlock speaks, feed him.
Yeah, man, that's basically exactly what it is, a refugee camp.
Victory, Guardian. See you on the battlefield. What news from the war front?
Well, look at you. You got your light back. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad. Because we're gonna need it. There are a lot more survivors out there, and they need our help. We gotta get the word out that the farm is a safe haven. I sent a friend into the EDZ a few hours ago to set up a comm network. His name's Devrim Kay. Good guy. Great shot. Don't tell him I said that. If you give him a hand, I'd take it as a personal favor.
Good call with that one.
Just know that when you're playing through this storyline the first time, you won't have this much glimmer. I just have that racked up from the first two characters I played through with. So you probably won't be able to buy all this stuff right out.
Catch you later. Say what you want to say.
Recruits remind me of you. Swift, full of raw potential.
If I'd known I was going to be running for this many Guardians, probably listened to school.
Hunter, these new recruits remind me of you. Swift, full of raw
I'm here.
potential. That can't be right. Welcome back. Here to forge your light. Battle looks well on you. Get the guidance system online.
Did you have some clan stuff to talk about?
Yeah, man, no doubt. Actually, I'm almost finished. It's just one little last thing to do, and I'm gonna stop right there, because that's all the single player stuff. And when you first start a character on here, you gotta do single player through up to a certain point, which I'm almost at that point. Then after that, you can link up with a fire team and run
Don't
through.
get cocky
But
now
yeah,
that
man,
you
you
got your
definitely need to
powers
get it,
back.
man.
The
And I'll shoot you
EDZ
that
is
invite.
rough, especially around the old town. Just remember, refugees from the city have it a lot rougher. You want to help them? Find Devrim Kay.
Oh, and if you haven't yet, man, subscribe to my YouTube page.
What's that? To be distracted. I do hope you understand. A guest. Here I have no tea to serve. These are dire times indeed. Devrim Kay, the 8th, at your service. City militia, back when there was a city. Now I serve at the pleasure of my dear friend Soraya Hawthorne. First on the docket, contact other refugees and tell them of the farm. That means building a comm network from the ground up. And even though I happen to be a damn good shot, the Fallen are giving me a devil of a time. I dare say you can handle a few rounds with the enemy. I've seen what Guardians can do. Right. I think it's time to let the guns do the talking now. Don't you?
I just bought that gun for nothing.
Strong stone type, eh? Eyes open.
Alright, people, so at this point in the game you can actually link up with a fire team and you can start doing all the campaign and the adventures and everything else. So hope you enjoyed the vid and the opening storyline. It's absolutely awesome. You should definitely get the game. Alright, till next time.